Welcome back. Let's see if there's anything to find downstairs, since there was nothing in the attic. I guess we need to do this rather than use the regular leave the screen cursor.
There's a winding staircase going down to the second floor.
A winding staircase? This isn't King's Quest. Looks like a study. Presumably Montreux Study. I think that's a painting of the man himself.
That looks like the guy I saw upstairs. Madeline called him Montreux.
I guess this goes outside?
That obviously leads to the rest of the house. I better not go out that way. Someone would see me for sure.
Okay.
Grafting the Vine, the Encyclopedia of Grapes, the Science of Viticulture, Vitis Magnificus, plus lots of books in French. This guy takes his wine seriously.
Well, this is a vineyard, so what did you expect?
I'm sure viticulture is fascinating, but I really don't have time to get into it. Grafting the Vine.
Okay, I guess it's the same description for all of them. This looks interesting, though.
The guy's got interesting taste in art.
And apparently, we can move these things. Huh. Well, that seemed to serve no purpose whatsoever. There's more than one of them.
The guy's got interesting taste in art.
And we can apparently move all of them. Let's see. Looks like there's 5 of them. Or 6 even. Let's see. Let's take a closer look at that painting. Looks like there's something strange in the eye.
There's really something weird about the eyes.
Let's see if we can get a closer look of that. For that we need to take Grace closer. I mean, I can just, of course, try and do this or something, but texture is not that high resolution, so that doesn't really work. Looks like a person, though. That's kind of weird. But we can move the chair.
Ah, looks comfy.
Not really, to be honest. And climb it to take a closer look at the painting.
Oh, wow.
That's... what the hell?
That is bizarre. It's part man, part grail. I have no idea what that might mean.
Yeah. How did the painter even manage to create a detail that small? It's kind of impressive. Must have used a very fine brush. Okay, let's move on. He's got candles on his desk.
Those candles remind me of Phantom of the Opera. I'm speaking of Bergerac, of course, not Lloyd Webber.
Okay.
There's enough light in here already.
Plus, you don't have matches or anything, so what would you light them with? How about the desk itself?
This desk looks really old, like something out of Dickens. I have no idea what it says. It looks like Latin. It doesn't look relevant enough to steal.
Really? We don't even need to, make note of it?
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
And it's Latin, so we could ask Sitten to translate it. Latin was one of the options it had.
French dictionaries and something. Old, too. Why bother? I wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
You're not, in an explorative mood, are you? Now this is where the 3D really becomes annoying, because you kind of need to be able to look under the desk to notice that it has a drawer. Not the best
This desk
viewpoint.
looks really old, like something out of Dickens.
Well, at least we found the drawer. Oh, there's a book in it.
There's a book in the drawer.
That looks like it might be a good source of prints. I mean, Montreux definitely has something weird going on. There's the sound of the baby, there's the weird cloak, so if we can get prints for him, that would be useful, I guess. Gods Among Us, the Immortals. Oh yeah, that's not ominous at all. Well, then again, he is a Q, so what did you expect? Aha!
Yes, there's a print on the cover.
It's nice that whenever we find the print, it's always actually of the person that we think it is of. For all we know, this might be from his housekeeper or whatever.
I should scan this into Sydney.
Montreux's print.
I'm sure this fingerprint belongs to Montreux, the owner of the Chateau de Serres vineyards.
Well, as long as you're sure. Let's see. We can also try and read this book. Maybe Grace is more interested in that than the books on the table.
Gods Among Us, the Immortals.
Let's see. By Hans Tofte.
Ah, those must be the alleged immortals. Some of them I've never heard of.
Apollonius, Ezekiel, Pythagoras. Was he immortal? Okay, apparently. Christian Rosenkreutz, St. Paul, St. Germain. Hey, that's we saw those in the church. And the Wandering Jew. Some of the stuff we've already seen in Sydney, if I'm not mistaken. What the hell's this?
Someone's made notes. They can't seriously mean. Nah, no way.
Can we read them? No, so I will read them. Let's see, 300 to 330 BC. A.N., I guess? It's kind of difficult to read writing. A.N. in what is now Scotland and England. 700. A.N. in Sigisbert. A.N. 8 to Sigisbert IV. Flees when A.H.B. located in 705. 1100. Rome surrounds. Traveling wine merchant Antonius Fresca. 1500 to 1550. Believed to be in India during this period. See records on Chandigarh and Tanakpur. I guess this is 1821 based on the order, not 821. Madrid, Spain. Gustave Omer appeared in a small village. He stayed there for a few weeks. According to local legend, the priest thought he was an angel due to peculiarities of his person. These rumors this is these rumors, I can't read that. Omer from something matches description. 1929, San Francisco, California. T.C. Mustave, a foreign fellow, fitting description, lived here for 2 months and worked for a local rancher. Was said to practice horse doctoring techniques that sound peculiar to late Roman period. Seems to be actually talking about one of these immortals. I don't think Grace should be that surprised by that. After all, we've already seen people with surprisingly long life. They were werewolves, but still.
What a bunch of nonsense.
Okay. Help. There's something else under the desk, which is this.
Ah.
I hate this kind of thing. Whenever I get stuck in a game like this, it's always because I missed something. And hiding things in a 3D game like this, where the controls are awkward enough to begin with, just asks for it to be missed.
Wow. This place is rigged. I wonder if that's a bad thing.
I don't know. Are these deadly laser beams? No. They all seem to be focused on that center pillar, which is not particularly useful. But remember, we can turn the statues.
Those lights are just shining out into the room. It seems like there should be some kind of pattern.
Let's see. Careful you don't look straight into the laser. Tends to be a bad idea. Let's see. That's... oh no, it's hitting the other one. Interesting. Wait a second. Haven't we already seen some kind of pattern before with 6 points? Let's try turning them all in the same direction. Okay, next one. Aha!
Oh my god.
A secret passage.
That's great! I think.
Well, it's something. And of course the pattern is, oh, it does actually have only 5 points, so it is a pentagram, not a hexagram. Hexagram would have been more logical, I think. Anyway. It is not. And apparently I just can't count, so I thought there were 6 of them. Let's see. Well, I guess we should see what's down there.
Ugh. And I yell at Gabriel for taking stupid risks.
Yeah, as far as stupid risks go, this one ranks pretty high. But we do seem to be getting closer to that sound. A wine cellar. Now there's a surprise.
Well, I guess this really is a winery. Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah, finding a torture dungeon at this point would not be a good sign.
I could get drunk, but I don't think it would help.
I don't know, never seemed to harm Commander Shepard. Would be funny. Wine barrels.
I'm guessing that there's wine in those casks. They do give the place a nice Edgar Allan Poe feeling, don't they?
I guess so. More crates.
I hope those are for shipping wine. I don't have time for that.
Okay, excuse me for trying to be thorough. Doors.
This place has a lot of doors, but they're padlocked. Yeah, me and what army?
I don't know.
It's locked.
Okay, we can't open it, we can't break in. Let's see. More doors, they're all padlocked. More wine, more crates. And this is where we came from. Let's see, there must be something here. Aha! There's no padlock on that door.
That door's not locked. I wonder where it goes. That crying sound is coming from behind that door.
Okay, moment of truth. Did we find the baby?
Oh, great. It's just a wine press.
I guess not. A wine press. Was making that noise apparently.
A grape press is huge. At least I think it's a grape press. It's rather violent, isn't it?
It's just crushing grapes. Why is that violent?
Grapes waiting for the press. Rather gruesome now that I think about it.
They're grapes! They're not alive.
There's a machine designed expressly for that purpose sitting 10 feet away.
I think that's less than 10 feet, to be honest. But anyway.
I'm not exactly sightseeing down here.
You're not?
Well, I guess this really is a winery. Okay, that's a good thing.
More wine. More caskets as well. And an old lady appears to be operating the machinery.
That woman looks as old as this basement.
Let's try and talk to her. Hopefully she won't mind us being in here.
Excuse me.
Or question how we got here.
Oh, mademoiselle, douce mademoiselle, si jeune, si jolie, si appétissante.
You don't speak English, do you? I'll just...
Pomme bleue, mademoiselle, pomme bleue.
Let go. I don't know what you're saying. Let go.
Pomme bleue, aimeriez-vous des pommes bleues?
Stop it!
Pomme bleue, ou préféreriez-vous uniquement du jus? Hein? Un jus tout bleu, un jus sucré, un jus de raisin pressé à coups de poing.
Jeez. Okay, that was weird.
That's putting it mildly.
There you are. I couldn't figure out where the heck you went.
I thought I heard something.
Yeah? Like what?
Nothing. I mean, it was just a wine press.
You shouldn't go check stuff out alone, Grace. Especially not when me or Gabe are around to go with you.
Well, you were occupied.
What? You mean Maddie? No, I was just...
There are two little lost lambs, and how sweetly they chat, little heads in a row.
Madeline! I was just telling Grace,
Never mind, you are both adults, but we are moving on now.
Thanks a lot, Mose.
I didn't do anything.
Isn't it? Dr. Wen. Have you read Dr. Wen's book on Rennes-le-Château? The definitive work. Dr. Wen mentioned that the chair is connected to the devil in the church.
Without temptation. Yes, I have heard that theory, but a more interesting one links the phrase to the paintings.
Oh my god!
Okay! That is most definitely not a good thing. We'll have to see what happened to these two poor chaps in the next video.